We have a really sweet pet on the set. This is Emma. Hi, sweetheart. James Bias is here with us from the Connecticut Humane Society to tell us more about little Emma.
So Emma is a little Australian cattle dog mix that she and her littermates came into us from another animal shelter, and they all at the time had a skin condition that caused most of their coat to be missing. So over the past month, our medical team have been working to get them turned around. Her coat is starting to grow back, and we'll be able to let you know it's not contagious to people or other pets.
So it looks like she's got like puppy dandruff.
Yeah, or alopecia and some other things. So right now, as her new coat's growing in, you'll see a little dandruff in there. She'll probably require some medicated baths and other things like that. But she has a tremendous personality because we've had to be dealing with her and her litter mates quite a bit. I'm guessing her size is going to be maybe in the 35 to 45 pound range. The male's a little bit bigger, but this little girl has already been spayed.
She's very curious.
Oh my gosh, and she's already warming up to you. You know, when you first had her, she was kind of stoic and just looking around, and now she says, okay, let's play.
That was a deep kiss, sweetheart. Thank you.
And so maybe she's a French dog, I don't know, but you know.
Maybe so.
You know, puppy training is going to be the next big adventure for her and your family, and we can certainly work with you on that to be able to help the family understand and remember about puppy training and what's involved.
So have her litter mates all been adopted already?
I think we have 2 others left, and oh my gosh, there goes all your makeup.
Goodness, I know. Good thing it's almost the end of the day.
You had a food segment earlier, and I think she's going after that.
I did. So she's tasting some salmon and some steak, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, she's so sweet. So it is a puppy. She is a puppy, so definitely needs more time, more training, and then people need to be aware of that. What about little kids? Do you think that?
You know, I would say if your kids are a little older, you know, she's got the little baby teeth, and so, you know, it might be cute to let her be mouthy on you, but, you know, substitute her mouthiness on our body with a toy, which I didn't bring, so sorry about that.
That's okay.
And then just recognize, and I know all morning you've been talking about pets and the cold weather.
Yes.
You know, whether she had a missing coat or not, putting a little, you know, coat on her when she goes out to do her business.
That's a good point because her coat is a little bit thinner right now for sure.
And the coat certainly functions as a way to insulate. She doesn't have as much. She wasn't happy about getting out of the car and coming into the studio today.
I think she wants to go explore more of the studio. Oh, so the best way for people to find out more and do a meet and greet is just give a call, make an appointment, right? Come on over.
cthumane.org, or go to Fox 61 site and then click and go through. We're open 7 days a week, noon to 4:30. Ask for Emma, and if she's already been adopted, check for her litter mates.
Lots
and
of
the
other
animals.
pets, And it is important to remember to keep your pets warm and don't let them outside for so long because we're talking about single-degree temperatures.
It will not take long, and when you think about the tips of the ears, the tail, the toes, just like with people, the extremities, and you know, she's used to being inside her entire life. She's been in a sheltered environment, and even a dog that's spent most of his time outside, they should not be out in this. They should be brought in.
And keep in mind, try and make sure you're using non-toxic salt and ice melt because, you know, that can really get on their skin and it's not good.
And they like to clean themselves up, so they're going to ingest whatever you're putting out on the sidewalk.
That's a good point. All right, James, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you, and Emma.
She is so sweet. Emma.
Hopefully she'll get adopted today.
Yes, I know. One more pose for the camera. Say bye. All right, Symphony. Brendan.